Grand afternoon, beloveds. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Our topic today is stifled light. Welcome to the stream of echoed intuition, where we speak and talk about everyday life, things that we're dealing with, things that we're going through, and coming to a resolution in those things. Stifled. This is a word that has been pressing in my spirit. I bring a message to you today as your oracle, your prophet, the vessel of divine law and authority. There are seasons in life where you find yourself surrounded by people, places, and situations that do not breathe life into you, but instead place a lid over you. You can feel the weight of shrinking yourself just to fit, silencing your voice so others are comfortable, dimming your light so they don't feel exposed. Sometimes even giving that light too aggressively because that fire that dwells within you, it can't stay hidden. I know what it means to be stifled, to allow the presence of others that are unwilling to grow, who refuse to change, who say, oh, this is just how I am, instead of this is just how I choose to be, to hold me back from my destiny, the very destiny that Spirit already wrote for me. Wait, wait, wait. Hear me. Your light is non-negotiable. It's not negotiable. The spirit upon you is so strong that some can't even phantom standing next to you. They deflect, they gaslight, they perform empathy while refusing accountability. But the truth, facts, their resistance has nothing to do with your worth. It is only a reflection of the parts of themselves they will not face. Look, they would rather shatter the mirror before looking in it, literally. So, today we're going to talk about being stifled, how that feels, how it delays destiny, and how you can break through it. I came to remind you that they said you're too much, but you're not too much. Okay. They say you're ahead of your time, but you're not ahead of your time. You're right on time with the measure of light that Source has given to you personally, just for you. And when you decide to stop shrinking, stop apologizing, and stop dimming, you step into your true authority. And with that authority, no chain, no person, no season, no stifling force can hold you back. So we'll get started. There comes a time in life when you just recognize, or when you recognize that people, the places, and even the habits around you they're just not allowing you to move in the fullness of who you are. Instead, those things suppress, they minimize, they cause you to shrink, to silence yourself, to fold your wings when they were meant to spread. I know what it feels like to be stifled, to give light to people who only take and never transform. I mean, I've sat in rooms where my spirit was too big to even breathe in. I hold my tongue when spirit wanted me to roar. And yes, there were times I dimmed myself, at times still dimming myself. That's why we're having this conversation. And there were times I gave my light too aggressively, pushing it into places that could not receive it, into people who could not receive it. All of it delayed me, but none of it could destroy me. The weight of being stifled is key and point. Being stifled is not just it's not just an emotional experience. It's a spiritual warfare. When you carry divine light, it illuminates everything around you. And not everyone wants to be seen. Some will resist you with gaslighting, some will deflect, some will perform a false kind of empathy while refusing to take responsibility for their own healing. And then there are the ones who say, "This is just how I am." No growth, no accountability, no willingness to shift. But the truth is, it's not just how you are, it's how you've chosen to stay, decided to be. That statement is not identity, it's resignation. And resignation is the opposite of destiny. Okay, like, let's be real about this authority, the authority of light, the authority of your light. When the spirit of the Most High rests upon you, it's not casual and it's not ordinary. Your presence alone shakes the room. Your words pierce the atmosphere. And yes, that kind of authority makes people uncomfortable. But hear me, your light, again, it is not negotiable. For many years, I thought I was too much, too strong, too direct, too deep, too loud. I've been silenced, told to tone it down, the pat on my knee under the table, my shush on the low. But I came to remind you, your destiny cannot be destroyed. It can only be delayed when you agree to play small. The moment you stop bending, stop apologizing, and stop trying to make yourself palatable, you walk in your true prophetic authority. So, how do we break free from being stifled? It begins with recognition. Ask yourself, who benefits from me staying small? What patterns am I keeping alive that suppress my greatness? And then choosing differently, choose to move yourself from rooms where your soul cannot expand. Choose to honor your gifts without fear of rejection. Choose to shine, even if it blinds those who refuse to open their eyes. Because at this point, beloveds, we are too strong to break, too strong to fold ourselves into corners. too strong to let fear, doubt, or even human opinion keep us bound. Spirit is calling us higher. And when you rise in that authority, every chain breaks, every delay ends, and every force that tried to stifle you becomes the backdrop for your testimony. So, my closing charge, I leave with you this word: you are not too much. You are exactly who Source created you to be. Stop shrinking yourself. Stop dimming yourself. Stop apologizing. The spirit upon you is too strong. And at this point, you're too strong to bend. Stand tall, beloved. Stand rooted. And know destiny always waits for the moment you decide to walk in your full authority. Thank you for joining Echoed Intuition.